Close your eyes for a moment and think back. When was the last time you saw your child truly lost in play? No screens, no schedules, no rush. Here's a surprising truth. Children today spend nearly 40% less time playing outdoors than their parents did just 2 decades ago. Let me ask you, are we letting our kids grow? Or are we pushing them to grow up too soon? As parents, we live for our children. We want them to have the best schools, the safest environment, the brightest future. But somewhere in this race to prepare them for tomorrow, are we stealing pieces of their today? We often say, kids grow up so fast. But these days, it's more than just a saying. It's reality. And that's what we need to talk about. Why it's okay and necessary to let kids be kids. Modern parenting isn't easy. Our children are growing up in a world where social media sets impossible standards. Schools demand more than ever before. Technology exposes them to ideas far beyond their age. And then there's us, trying to protect them, push them toward success, make them strong. But sometimes, in doing all this, we forget that children don't just need guidance. They need space. Space to make mistakes. Space to laugh at silly things. Space to simply be children. Childhood isn't just about growing taller or learning math. It's about emotional growth, learning to handle feelings. It's about social growth, building friendships that shape their character. It's about intellectual curiosity, discovering the joy of learning, not just performing. But when we rush these stages, when we push kids to act older than they are, something precious is lost. We start seeing little faces carrying big worries, little voices saying, I'm not good enough, or I don't fit in. And that is heartbreaking. A mother once told me a story that stayed with me. Her 8-year-old daughter came home from school in tears. When asked why, she whispered, I'm just not good enough. Everyone online is prettier, smarter, and more popular than me. She was 8 years old. That is when it hit me. Our children don't need us to make them grow up faster. They need us to protect their right to grow slowly, to grow happily. They don't need more pressure. They need more presence. So, what can we do? We can limit screen time and make room for real play. Talk openly about feelings and encourage unstructured moments. Time to dream, draw, and explore. And most importantly, be there, fully present. Childhood isn't a race to the finish line. It's a journey, a fleeting, beautiful journey, and we only get to walk alongside them once. Let's make it count. Now I want to hear from you. Have you felt like your child is growing up too fast? How do you slow things down in your family? Share your experiences in the comments. You might help another parent who needs to hear your story. And if you want more ways to nurture your child's emotional well-being, watch our next video. 5 simple ways to raise emotionally strong kids. Together, we can make childhood beautiful again.